Good evening.
Good evening. Let me get comfortable here. How are you?
I'm a little brain dead.
A little brain dead. Okay. Well,
Today hasn't been my greatest day.
no, that's okay. We're going to talk today actually about why we can become so competitive with our mental illnesses. This video is actually, I got the idea from one of my mentors. She doesn't even know I exist, but I absolutely adore her, and I binge watch her videos all the time. Her name is Katie Morton. She's a licensed therapist, family practice, and she also does YouTube videos on Mondays and Thursdays about various mental illness topics. Today she did a video about why we tend to become competitive, even unintentionally, with our mental illness when compared to other people with mental illnesses. And one of the hypotheses is from about this, I would say theory, but theories are not called theories until they're proven. And before they're proven, they're called hypotheses. A little bit of a science education there for you.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, he's not in a good mood. Sorry.
I just don't feel right.
Yeah. We're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather talk about you?
No.
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 Okay. Well, anyway, I think it would be easiest for me just to read the comment that I left on her video, and then we can expand on that. How about
Yeah.
that? Okay. Let's see. I left a comment, a very long one, on the video. And basically I said, I never gave this much thought, but this video made me realize that I tend to get competitive around my fellow mentally ill. And I know how it started. Growing up, my older sister and I both had chronic health problems. She had asthma, severe allergies, and tendinitis in both of her knees. I had, and still have, and she still has all of her issues too. I have cerebral palsy, hypotonia, and hypochondriasis. We both still have all those things now and more, but we're adults now. But as children, when one of us was having issues, both our parents doted all over the sick one and ignored the healthy one. Now, I'm not criticizing my parents. I know they did the best they could for both of us. We both unintentionally competed for attention using our ailments as our ammunition. Nowadays, my fiance and I, who are both mentally ill, tend to compete with each other for leverage in their relationship. One theory I have with that competition is that we are intended to demonstrate to each other empathy, not competitiveness. We seem to use our own illnesses to let each other know that we are being understood and that we identify with each other. I think this because we're not competing for anybody else's attention, just each other's. And that's pretty much what I said. And what do you think? What are your opinions on it? Because you had some childhood issues growing up too.
Oh, I had tons.
Yeah.
What
do you think of that hypothesis?
I find it interesting. Never would have thought about mental illness being competitive. But
I know, but when I watched...
That's kind of mind-blowing in a way.
Yeah, but when I watched the video, I was just like, oh my god, that's me.
Yeah, I recognize it from when I was a kid.
Me too. Every time my sister was sick, that may even be where my hypochondriasis came from.
Oh, could be, yeah.
Where, every time my sister got sick, I had to find a way to be sicker. But I wouldn't actually do it with that intention in mind. I wouldn't, intentionally be like, oh, Bindy's sick, I don't want her to have the attention. I'm gonna pretend I'm sick. I'll actually trick myself into thinking I'm sick. Because, I've done a video before on hypochondriasis.
Yeah.
Also, more commonly known as I'm a hypochondriac. A common misconception about hypochondriasis is that we are faking it for attention. That's not true. With hypochondriasis, we actually do tend to convince ourselves that we have whatever disease or whatever illness we are reading up on, or we overblow or overanalyze all of our symptoms. Say we got just a little cold, our brain will take that little cold and turn it into pneumonia. Or if we have a little cough, they're going to turn that into lung cancer. Or we felt a heart palpitation, they're going to turn that into a heart attack. And that can bring about a lot of good panic and a lot of general anxiety, which I've got both of those now, because maybe partially because of the hypochondriasis. I know you tend to do that every once in a while. You overblow your symptoms.
Not on purpose.
No, not on purpose. Not on purpose. Because like I said, the misconception is that we're faking.
Yeah.
For attention, and we're not.
Nope.
We're not. We've convinced ourselves that we are really that sick. And that can lead to some competitiveness.
Yeah.
Like, say you're at a party, okay? You're at a party and there's all your friends are there, and somebody within this party was diagnosed with depression, just like we were, and they start talking about it. Well, that will prompt us to start talking about ours, and for us to get in our heads, for us to get the same amount of attention that person is getting, or this be taken just as seriously as that person. That's another thing, is we do this to be taken seriously, not just, oh, she's just a little depressed. But if somebody else is talking about depression and the people around know that I have depression too, my brain will feel obligated to prove my point, to set my own like alpha beta type of thing, my own ranking. Like I said, though, it's not intentional. It's totally subconscious.
Yep.
It's not something we do intentionally. Basically, we almost have like a fear of being left out, being neglected, because as kids, like I said, our parents would pay more attention to something else, and we would feel left out and ignored, and our brain would say, okay, how do we get them back? And before you know it, we'll think, oh, well, this in the past, like my cerebral palsy or my hypotonia, my brain will say, oh, well, that got us attention in the past. Let's do it again. Let's take that route again. And we'll convince ourselves that we're sick again, whether or not we are. And really, it's kind of a very simple concept. The way I was thinking about it when it came to me and David, and when it comes to me and my mentally ill friends, or when I'm like in the Discord chat with other mentally ill people, I think a lot of times my brain will make my illness worse, not because I want to be paid more attention to that person than that person. My brain, sorry about the camera shaking, my cat is jumping on the computer desk.
Like always.
As always, yes. And there's her head. Yeah, okay, that's great. Yeah, lick your tummy. That really, Onyx? Anyway, we do it more so that we can provide empathy and like comfort, and letting other people who are having similar problems know that they're not alone dealing with this problem. Yeah. I mean, let us know what you guys think. We would really be interested in knowing and with your input on this, to see what, if any of you have gone through the same thing, if you realized it or not up until now, or if you realized it sometime in the past and you would like to share your story, please do so down below in the comments. And if you have any questions, I know we kind of rambled on this time, but hopefully we made our point. Hopefully we did our educational thing. And before the cat knocks the camera over, we're going to cut this short. So, It is Thursday. We do Monday through Thursday, so we will see you Monday at the latest.
Possibly a weekend video.
Possibly over the weekend we might do a video. I still plan on doing movie reviews, and my first video is going to be on the movie Benny and June. I will probably do that this weekend. So we will catch you all next time. Cheers.
See ya.
Cheers. All right. Bye.